What's up there, guys? Dibalen Football Channel, Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel. Football from the fans' perspective. We're back again. Second video of the day. Welcome back to our new video. And if you are new in the channel, please let us subscribe. Let us turn on the notification button. It doesn't cost a thing. And yeah, let's give these videos a like. You know, they assist to make sure that the videos are distributed to as many people as possible. And yeah, we're speaking about development players of Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, before we do that, I would like to thank everyone that has subscribed. You know, there's a huge motivation. People are subscribing, and the channel is growing. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the game itself, to fans' perspective. It means a lot. Let's also have a conversation in the comment section. Yeah, let's get to business. We're speaking about the future of the club, Kaizer Chiefs development. I think is the future of the club, and there's a lot of things that are happening with development players of Kaizer Chiefs, more especially this season. It's been a lot of activities. There's players that are from development in our squad. We have Blom, Njabulo Blom, Ngezana, Ngobo, Mashiane, Darrell Macheke, Sefama, Sabelo Khatebe, Given Tibedi, Lisago, and others. And we're seeing these are players that are active in the game right now. Some have just been promoted, and others are on loan, of course. And I just wanted to have my say on them. First of all, I want to speak about Ngezana. He's been in the squad for a very long time. I think this is the third or the fourth season for him. He's a centre back, naturally a centre back. And he's a very impulsive guy. Very impulsive guy, has good pace, has good energy, but is very impulsive. He needs to work on his decision making. And Gavin Hunt has decided to trust him with position right back. And I think it's improving. For me, it's improving as a right back. As a centre back, it's always gonna be that thing about him. Looks like he's going to commit some mistakes, but he's improving a lot as a right back. I think he should continue there, and it's good that the coach is showing confidence in him. It's playing him. Frosler is back, still playing him in that position. Frosler in front of him. I don't have a problem with him. To be honest, I don't have a problem with him. I think he's improving a lot, but he has to show that he has been in PSL for a very long time now. He has to step up his game, more especially next season. There's going to be competition in that squad, and there's going to be players that are going to come in. And I wouldn't like to see him being relegated back to the bench again. It just doesn't sit well with me. We have players like Ngobo. I think is our best player right now. Basically Ngobo is our best player right now, and is been stellar this season. It's been stellar this season. It's been producing good performances, scored some nice goals. You can see that technically he's a very gifted player. Tactically he's a man that can be deployed in different positions right now. That one thing that I've seen. He can play as a 10, can play as an 8, and yeah, his defensive game not that much, but offensively is a player that you can rely on. And one thing that he came last season, I think this is his second season, if not third season. But this is his second season, in the first team. But literally, this is his first season. If we speak, in real terms, like what we see right now, him enjoying game time and being the best player in the team right now. And the problem has been, I think, his physique and his marking game has been a problem. Little bit of a problem, but I don't really have a problem with that. For me, it's not really a serious concern with me. He needs to work, in terms of his work rate, in influencing the game, in fetching the ball from, deep in our half and making sure that he takes the ball progressively into, the opponent's half. That's what I need him for. He needs to play as a 10. He needs to play, close to our defensive line, close to our defensive midfielders, as much as close to our forwards as well. He's a guy that can play, so he needs to be able to be there to fetch the ball. At the same time, he needs to be able to be there when it's time to attack. You look at players like Jack Grealish, he's energy man, and he's an attacking player. He's a number 10. He's able, you can see him defensively, you can see him collecting the ball, progressing with the ball, with the passes and everything, and you can see him when it's time for finish. When time for the end product, it's always there, always part of the players that are going to make take shots, going to create assist players, and make sure that there's something in the final end of the game. And I would like to see him playing that role in Kaizer Chiefs, taking more responsibility in Kaizer Chiefs. So one thing that I would like to see him improve on, but Anyways, our best player right now, I think, is the fans' favorite. Njabulo Blom as a right back. I think if you saw last season, I think the game against Orlando, Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah, Mamelodi Sundowns, when it was there was this other guy, I think it was Alfonso or something, the strike of Sundowns, and the guy played very well. Blom played very well against Sundowns. Played very well even when he was called for duty in different games last season. He played very well, showed that he's a good player. This season the coach decided to push him in the middle of the park a bit forward. Started very slow for me, very slow, commits fouls. But one thing that I like about him is that he's a bit comfortable in the ball. He's able to play. Sometimes he holds it too much. In professional football, the most important thing is that you must hold the ball as with few seconds as possible, with the ball. You need to prioritize sharing the ball, movement of the ball as it must be as quick as possible. You check players in Europe, players all over, they don't, more especially in the midfield, in the middle of the park, you don't hold the ball for a very long time. And that's one thing that I think he needs to improve on. His late tackles has to improve on, but he's improving as a squad player. For me, he's improving as a squad player. He's able to be deployed, come as a sub, and you can see he can improve the game. Can also start the game, and it's good for me. I think it's coming very well. It's one of the future of the team. I think 2 seasons, 3 seasons from now, if you'll still be in the club, you'll be scared to play against. And then Happy Mashiane started as a left back, and I think this is his 3rd season as well. But you can see now that he plays a lot, is featured a lot. One hell of a gifted guy. His left foot very educated technically. His shooting, sometimes he does it, it looks like it's so effortless, but yeah, it's a very gifted guy. Needs to improve on his physique, needs to improve on his gravity, in his strength in trying to protect the ball. Needs to improve on the ball as well in terms of taking one man, taking 2 men, dealing with tight spaces when you have a man in front of you, when you need to to be a bit creative sometimes, because it's not always that you're gonna have options next to you or around you, and it's not always that you're gonna have to whip that cross and there's someone on the box. Sometimes you have to take on a man. Look at players like Bukayo Saka of Arsenal, how he has improved from left back to left winger, and he's improving, starting scoring goals. Like Happy Mashiane is scoring goals. I'm not saying is that player of Arsenal, no, but I'm saying there's a lot that you can learn from other players in Europe, from other players around the world. And I think the guy is coming very well. He's very good for me, tactically and technically. Is a good player. He's a good player. Daryl Macheke got a red card against Amazulu, and just 20 years old. This is his 1st season. 20 years old, very young guy. I think his new season and I think is taking the challenge very well. For me, it's taking the challenge very well. The beginning of the season looked so slow. He was making wrong decisions. He likes playing one touch. But I think it's good on them. It's an issue of confidence, issue of adjusting to the pace of the game, pace of the league. But the guy is future, to be honest. And without any doubt, I can stand here and say he's my favorite player, one of my favorite young players in Kaizer Chiefs. And I think if you give him time, he's going to be one of the best players in Kaizer Chiefs in that midfield, position. It's good progressively. In terms of progressing the ball, his passes are always forward. That's one thing that I like about him. With on his right, is good in with both his feet. That's one thing. One other thing that I like about him, very physical man. He's not scared of making that challenge and taking one for the team. And sometimes can be very impulsive. It can be wrong for the team, can cost the team, like it did against Amazulu. But for me, as a defensive midfield, as a midfield player, a red card is part of your career. You look at Gattuso, look at players like Jali, Nengo Marsh of Kaizer Chiefs, Lassana Diarra, Granit Xhaka. Red card is part of the game if you're a central midfield, and he shouldn't drop his head because of this red card. More red cards are coming, and I'm not even worried about that. One thing that I want to address is the toxic, culture of fans of Kaizer Chiefs right now. If the team, plays bad, you want to target one player that you can target and pull him down and rip him apart, and those kind of things, especially on social media. That's nonsense. That's bullshit. This guy on Twitter called Tumzaza, I think it's Tumzaza on Twitter. It's a Kaizer Chiefs fan, was saying, please show me videos of Darren Macheke playing before as a player. Is he even a football player? Stuff like that. That pull down syndrome, that toxic, fan culture, something that we don't want in the team right now. People like that, I don't entertain, to be honest. They don't deserve to be fans of Kaizer Chiefs. If you are going to target a player and want to see him go down, want to destroy his spirit, what videos do you want? The guy is from development. If you don't watch development of Kaizer Chiefs, then it's none of our problem. We watched Darren Macheke. I watched Darren Macheke in MDC. I watched him sometimes get player of man of the match, and he's a guy that is very committed. He's a very committed young man. And is playing in a very big position. Defensive midfield or central midfield is a very big position, and he's going to have to toughen up. I'm fully behind him. Fully behind him is the future of the club. People like Tumza, I don't think they need to be entertained that much. And a lot of fans that want to target players and say a lot of nonsense about them. We don't want that. We don't need that, more especially if it's young players from development of Kaizer Chiefs. We just don't need that. Sifama, 17 years old, and on loan to Maritzburg. I think he's still young, and he's a striker and a winger. And right now, the striking force of Kaizer Chiefs, I don't think he will be able to make it in the lineup. There's Castro, there's Cardoso. There's Castro, there's Nukovic. And you see the struggling team. Kaizer Chiefs is struggling. At the age of 17, he's not a guy that the team is going to have to rely on. We can't rely on him. We can't put the responsibility to a 17-year-old first-time season when the team is not doing well. That's bullshit. That's nonsense. People that were saying, yeah, it means it's not good enough if he cannot break into the team. 17 years old. Just 17 years old. Is loaned to Maritzburg. It means that they know his capacity, they know his potential, and they have a plan for him. And if it's going to work for him, it's going to get game time, we must go for it. The only thing that I want to see him back. Needs to be back into that team. I think there's a lot of potential there. I don't have a problem with him going to Maritzburg. In fact, I wish him all the best. He's one of the prospects of the team. I think he's going to do well. And then, Lisako injury. We saw glimpses. Against Sundowns when he came in the beginning of the season. I think against Pirates. And when he came in before he got that injury, we saw glimpses. Very pacey. I used to watch him also in the MDC. Very pacey guy. Can also shoot. Can score goals. I think he's going to come back very strong. I think is one of the future of the team. I don't have doubt. We need to keep him. I don't have doubt when he comes back. Gavin Hunt has to throw him back into the deep again. Sabelo has just been promoted. Sabelo Khatebe. There's less to speak about him except that it's been a captain of the team in the MDC. He's one of the guys. If you can be captain of the team, there is leadership in him. But I think time will tell. He's talented. Time will tell. He's one of the future of the team. Tibedi on loan to Swallows. One guy was very gifted, to be honest, very gifted. Is at the heart of the success of that Swallows team. If you want to speak about Swallows and how it is doing very well right now, you are gonna have to mention Given Tibet. He's one of the guys that are doing very well in the middle of the park. Good in passing the ball, good in progressing the ball. Sometimes can be deployed to mark. I saw the game against Orlando Pirates was playing more deep and he was making tackles and he was covering for his defense and was putting his body on the line. One guy that we need back into the club, and I heard rumors that he wants to come back and is ready to come and compete for his position. I think he has a position in Kaizer Chiefs. He needs to come back. One of the development players, played with Mongo, Blom, Ngezan and others, and he has to come back and join them. We need him back into the team. We need, these players in the development that are promising, we need them back into the team. The other guys that are on loan, that are not playing right now, I think their time will come. Not everyone from development will make it into the first team. Look at Chelsea, my team that I support a lot. Look at Tomori had to go on loan, and there's an option to buy for AC Milan. He might not come back. There's a lot of players in development that may not make it. Doesn't mean they are bad. Doesn't mean they failed. But it means that there has to be competition in the club. Not everyone can make it. Otherwise, with the development players, for me, they are the thing that the only redemption for this season for me. They make me love this team so much. I love the team because of them, because of the chances they are getting, because of them putting that energy, showing that they appreciate the fact that they are getting the chances. I would like to hear from you what you think about our development players. What you think they are going to make it in the first team? Do you think next few seasons they are going to be one of the captains and the winning team of Kaizer Chiefs? And do you think they have success in the team, they have future in the club? I would like to hear from you. Otherwise, from me, Dibalen Football Channel, Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel, football from the fans' perspective, love and peace.